Well, hello friends, happy bowler and welcome to Around the Greens for a roundup of the results over the weekend of the bowls. What's going on? We've had the round 13 of the Victorian Metro Pennant competition being completed. We've had rounds 9 of the Queensland Premier League, and we also had round 3 of the South Australian Super League. So there's plenty of big competitions going on at the moment. And also kicking off right about today is this week the BPL down there at Moama. So plenty of bowls going on for the bowlers, and for us fans, well, there's heaps to choose from on what we're going to watch. So looking forward to watching the BPL coming up this week. And who's going to win? Can Tweed Heads make it, 2-3 in a row? Or will someone turn up, maybe one of the new teams, the Tasmanias or the Gold Coast, come back into it? Can they come in and cause a big win against the high-flying Tweed youngsters that have just been unstoppable at the moment? But it'll be interesting to see what pans out there. So we're going to kick off with the Metro Pennant Premier Division. And there's one game on Friday night which was from round 12, which was Clayton. They took on Lilydale at home, and Clayton were too strong for Lilydale, winning 16-2, and the score was 89-68. Bit of a recap on the scores. Rink 1 saw Ali Forsyth keep his form skip of the whole competition, absolutely killing it, 28-15 victory. Rink 2 saw Todd Simmons have a win over Jessica Wallace, 28-13. Rink 3 saw Dylan Fisher 17 beat Josh Sanders 14, and Rink 4 saw Dylan Benwell go down to Daniel Woodrow 26-16. So that was a wrap-up of round 12. Now, round 13 looked a bit like this. Round 13's kicked off with another game. This was on Friday night this was Altona taking on Mentone. So Altona, 4th position. Mentone, they're in 9th position. And, well, was this an upset? Mentone getting a away victory, 78-74. Both teams had 2 rinks each. Rink 1 was like this. David Ferguson went down 25-15 to Brad Foote. Ben Twist got up 20-18 over Dean Arthur. Rink 3 saw Dane McKinnon 23 defeat Tony Wood 12. Rink 4 was Nathan Wilson 16 going down to Ash Rowan 23. And the overview, 2 rinks apiece. And Mentone 14-4 match points. So it's a big win there for Mentone, 78-74. Game 2, we had 8th place Lilydale take on third place Melbourne. And Melbourne, well, they proved way too strong for Lilydale, winning 97-54, winning 3 of the 4 rinks. Rink 1 saw, well, actually, that's been a draw in there, so maybe 2 draws in there. Let's go back. Rink 1 was 19-all draw. Josh Sanders and Matthew Madiel. Rink 2, Jessica Wallace 11 going down to Curtis Hanley 34. Yes, 2 draws. Rink 3, Daniel Woodrow 14-all draw with Brett Spur. That's a low-scoring game. 14-all. And Rink 4 was a big win there. Ben Fern for Melbourne getting up over CJ Snary, 10. So 2 draws and 2 rink wins there for Melbourne. So Melbourne got the 16 points and Lilydale got 2 points. So 97 to 54. Game 3, Croydon, 10th place, last spot on the ladder, taking on the 5th spot, Yarrafoot. And it's a week for the bottom teams, friends, because Croydon, 73, Yarrafoot, 70. Wow. So it was 1 rink. Rinks 1, Croydon 1, rink 1, Yarrafoot 3, rinks 1. Let's have a look at this. Rink 1 saw Croydon's Matt Cretan, 16, going down to Brett Mahoney, 20. Rink 2, which got the home side, the masterboard victory, was Raymond Purdy, 24, defeated Wayne Roberts, 14. Okay, you need 1 rink, don't you? 1 good win from 1 rink. The other teams just hang in there. And you can cause the upset. Ryan Drummond, 18 for Croydon, went down to Yarrafoot's Winston Brackley, 19. So there's a close loss there. And then rink 4, another one. Close game, 2 shots to diff. Robin Shaw, 15, went down to Nelson Ball, 17. And as we see, the Croydon 1 rink win claimed the masterboard, 73 to 70 over Yarrafoot. So 12 points to Croydon and Yarrafoot 6 points. Game 4, first place D Park at home to Clayton, who are Clayton in 7th. So 7th position, and D Park too strong. 80 to 68. 2 rink wins each. Rink 1 saw James Pearce for D Park go down to Dylan Bedwell, 22 to 17. Rink 2 saw D Park's Tyson Cromie go down to that informed skip, Ali Forsyth rink, 26 to 16. Rink 3 saw Mark Casey keep his superb winning streak going, 31 to 7 with a big win over Todd Simmons. I mean, Todd Simmons got Natasha Van Eldick playing 3rd for him. So, or you got Mark Casey, Nathan Bush 3rd. So, 31-7. That's a good win there for Casey. Rink 4 saw Ryan Tatum, 16, go down to defeated Dylan Fisher, 13. So the overview was 2 rinks each, but it was that big win there from Mark Casey's rink, really, that sealed the deal for D Park to win 80 to 68, and they took 14 points to 4. Game 5, Bundora, 2nd position, took on MCC in 3rd. Now, this game saw Bundora 93, MCC 78. Now, 2 rinks apiece. Rink 1 saw Gary Kelly go down to Brendan Gallagher, 25 to 22. Rink 2 saw Corey Wedlock had a big win, 35 to 10 over Brad Marin. Rink 3, Dean O'Neill, 24, Scott Mortimer, 20. And Rink 4, Luke Aiello for Bundora went down to J. By Norris, 23 to 12. And that's seen Bundora get the victory there. And then what do we got? That's a wrap. That's all of them. That's it. Gone through it pretty quick there. So let's have a look at the player. No, we'll go to the ladder. So after 13 games played, now 13 games played. I've got here Bandora played 12, MCC played 12, so they must have a catch-up game. No, the results aren't on there. This is the thing. Is the Bandora and Bandora versus MCC game had not been updated on BowlsLink. They've got the rink scores, but you can't get the overview. So I don't know how this works, but sometimes you go in there and there's nothing updated and makes it hard. Okay, anyway, let's go off the ladder. We've got Bandora, RSL. Well, first place is Deer Park, 11 from 13, 183 points. I reckon they've pretty much cemented their spot in the finals. Second position is Melbourne on 143, but I think Bandora will definitely go into second with that win. But their points aren't updated, so they're on 141. And then also you got MCC on 136 in fourth spot. Altona go to fifth on 125. You got Clayton. They go to sixth position. Yarrafoot have dropped. So Yarrafoot were in fifth. Now they're seventh. Mentone. Mentone, they gone up to eighth position. Leader, then Croydon in 10th. So let's look at the ladder after round 13. The player ladder. The skips. Ali Forsyth, number one. As you can understand, he's had 10 wins from 11. I think his only game he lost was back in his first game, I think. You got Altona's Dan McKinnon. He's won 10 from 13. Mark Casey, superb form. He's 9 from 10. Ben Fern from Melbourne, 9 from 12. Matt Elu is 8 from 13. Ryan Taten's 8 from 10. Brett Spurs, 7-13. Who's that? Brendan Gallagher's 7 from 12. J-Boy Norris, 7 from 11. And top 10, Dylan Fisher, 7 from 12. And just have a squally. Plenty of 6 from 12s. Yeah, no, that's about it, friends. That's about all that matters in there. What's Alex Marshall? 2 from 3 with a draw. So Alex Marshall. Actually, I didn't read out Alex Marshall's name, did I? Let's just go back and check that. Matches, round 13. Pretty sure I didn't read out Alex's name. James Pearce, Tyson Cromie, Mark Casey, and no Alex Marshall playing in that. Okay, so that's a look at the Melbourne Metro Comp. Better check out who's coming up to play in round 14. So round 14 is Saturday, 1 p.m. Melbourne take on Deer Park. Altona will play Lilydale. Clayton at home to Bandora. MCC take on Croydon. And Mentone will play Yarrafoot. So that is what's coming up in round 14. Now we've got coming up is the Queensland Premier League. So the Queensland Premier League come up to, what do they play? I think they're up to round 9. So round 9 of the Queensland Premier League. And game 1 saw Victoria Point take on Kawana. So 11th versus 14th. So Vic Point at the bottom of the table, looking to hopefully get this season, climb the ladder a bit, but they're going to have to wait the next week because they went down 61 to 50. It was 2 rinks to Vic Point. It was the 1 rink of Brett Wilkie, 33, defeating Darren Brown, 8, that got Kawana Kawana the victory in the 2 points. Other games saw Victoria points, Michael Birmingham 19 defeat Ryan Burnett 11, and Jeff Renowden 23 defeated Kurt Brown 17. So Kawana get 2 away points. Game 2 saw third place Helensvale take on 6th place Burleigh. And this game saw Burleigh heads 62-45 victory. Now, this game had Burleigh running the 2 of the 3 rinks. Gary Kelly 25-15 over Stephen Tong, and Corey Wedlock 22-14 over Nathan Rice, and Matty Lucas for Helensvale got their only win 16-15 over Barry Leicester. So that game was on Friday night. Game 3 saw Anagira 9th. There's a lot of teams. The later positions haven't moved. They're all just sort of, like Burleigh 6, still 6. Helensvale 3rd, still 3rd. It's Musgrave Pelicans 2nd, still 2nd. Blah, blah, blah. But, Anagira, anyway, 9th. Took on Belmont 5th. And it was Belmont getting the away from home win 62-56. Belmont got up 2 rinks to 1. 2 rink wins was Brendan Egan and Jacob Nelson. And Scott McLaughlin got the Anagira's only rink win 24-12 over Kane Nelson. The other scores here, Brendan Egan. So Brendan Egan was 30-15 and Jacob Nelson was 20-17 over Jimmy Anderson. So Belmont stay 5th, and then Anagira, well, you guessed it, they stay 9th. Game 4, Hamilton 10th, take on Tweed 4th. And this was a close game. 4 shots to diff. As the away side, Tweed Eds getting a 59-55 victory, winning 2 rinks to 1. The winning rinks for Tweed Heads was Peter Taylor 24-20 over Nick Gosley. Kelvin Kirko 25-13 victory over John Newell. And Wayne Turley went down to Mark Armstrong 22-10 for Hamilton's only victory. So Tweed Heads 59-55. And Hamilton 10th, now 11th, and Tweed stay 4th. Game 5, Musgrave Hill Pelicans. Second was Spotters take on the 13th place Paradise Point. And this game was the home side 65 defeating Paradise Point 48. Home side had 2 rink wins to 1. Sean Baker 25 defeated Lee Schreiner 11. Ryan Digby 22 defeated Darren Christie's rink 17. Sam White 18 was defeated by Wilson Alexander 20 for Paradise Point's only rink win. So Musgrave Hill 2 points, second position, and Paradise Point they go to 13th and stay at 13th. Game 6, North Toowoomba 12th take on Pine River 7th. And the Bush Rangers, well, they had a 72-56 victory. 2 rinks to 1. Robert Hammond, 29, defeated Brad Piper, 12. Andrew Batterham went down to Aaron Houston, 23-13. And Peter Blackburn, 30, defeated Chris Rosands, 21. North Toowoomba 72-56 victory and 2 points to them. North Toowoomba 12th, stay 12th, and Pine River 7th, still stay 7th. And the last game of round 9, game 7 saw Algesta 8 take on first place Broadbeach. And it was Broady. The Bulls 65, Algesta 41. The Bulls had 2 rink wins to 1. Ryan Bester went down to Cohen Litfin 20-18 for Algesta's only rink win. Aaron Sheriff kept his great season going 30-10. And Aaron Tees got up 17-11 over Mason Lewis. So the ladder after round 9 saw Broadbeach Bulls out on top with let me find this ladder quickly. Sorry, I didn't have this one open. Now it's open. Round 9, yep. 120. 18 they are, undefeated, 9 from 9. Followed by Musgrave Hill Pelicans. They're on 14 points. Third place is Helensvale Hawks, 12. Tweeded Ospreys, 12. Belmont Blaze in 5th spot on 11. Just in front of Burleigh Heads, they're on 11 points. But Belmont Blaze have 2 extra rink wins. Pine Rivers 7th, Algesta in 8th position, Anagira Eagles 9th, Kawana Thunder 10th. Then you got on 6 points Hamilton Power and North Toowoomba. And then the 2 pointers, Paradise Point Dolphins and the Victoria Point Magpies are on 2 points. And the skips, the top skippers, well, Aaron Sheriff obviously having a splendid season. He's won 8 from 9. And then you got Aaron Tees, 7 from 9. Jacob Nelson for Belmont, he's 7 from 9. Peter Taylor, 7 from 9 for Tweedheads. Musgrave Hill Pelicans. Ryan Digby, 7 from 9. And you got Aaron Houston, 6 from 9. Gary Kelly, 6 from 9. Cohen Litfin, 6 from 9. And you got John Newell, 5.5 from 9 games. These next 4 people have got 5.5 wins from 9 games. So you got John Newell, Brendan Egan, Sean Baker, and Michael Birmingham. So let's look at the top skips. Coming up, week 10. Week 10 is Saturday the 26th of February. And we will see Hamilton versus North Toowoomba. That's at 5 p.m. Then you got Musgrave Hill take on Kawana. Victoria Point play Paradise Point. So someone's going to get off the bottom of the ladder there. Anagira take on Algesta. Broadbeach at home to Belmont. Tweed Heads take on Helensvale. That's 2 p.m. Queensland time. Pine Rivers versus Burleigh Heads. That one's at 5 p.m. So let's look at the round 9 and the Queensland Premier League. Coming up now, we've got the South Australian Super League. So South Australian Super League, well, they played their round 3 on the weekend. And round 3 saw it kick off with the Central Chargers taking on the Northern Knights. And this game saw the Northern Knights too strong, winning 2 rinks to 1. And they took away 10 points to 2. The Northern Knights won the singles 27 to 13. The Central Chargers, they won the triples 23 to 22 in a close game. And then the Northern Knights won the pairs 18-14. So Northern Knights 10, Central Chargers 2. Game 2 saw the South Eastern Spartans took on the Western Rogues. And this game saw the Western Rogues get up 73-53 on the masterboard. And they won 2 rinks to 1. The Western Rogues won the triples 31-7. They also got up in the pairs 27-22 for the home side. It was the singles that got the job done 24-15. So 10 points to 2. Who was the singles there? Nathan Black defeated Andrew Hill 24-15. Game 3 saw the Hasten. Is it Hasten or Heason? The Comets played the Marley Pirates. Now, this game was pretty close on the masterboard. It was the Comets winning 53-46. And it was there was a draw in there with the triples. The triples draw saw, what was it, 15 all in the triples. Matthew Northcott for the Comets and Gary Meekham's rink. In the singles, it was a close game. Damon Edmonds got up for the Comets 19-17 over John Nikolai. And it was the pairs that got the Comets the job done. Brett Davis and Tim Hicks, 19, defeated Rachel Krebex and Josh Thompson, 14. So the overview was Comets 11 points to the Pirates 1. And game 4, the Eastern Raiders at home to the Southern Blazers. And the masterboard was pretty close, friends. Pretty close. 54 shots to 51 in favour of the Raiders. So the Raiders got home winning 2. What we got here? What they win? Rink point 0. Rinks 1, 2. So 2 rinks to 1 for the Raiders. And in the singles, it saw Neville Mansell take on Michael Lodge. And it was the Raiders winning that 24-16. In the triples, it was the away side. The Southern Blazers got up. And it was skipper of Leslie Carter, 17, versus Chris Flavelle, 11. And the pair saw the Eastern Raiders and Anthony Trelaw and Craig Goldfinch defeat Adam Wilson and Samuel Denton 19-18 in a close one. And the points went to the Raiders 10-2. That's the Super League after 3 rounds. The ladder sees the Comets on top. They're on top with 23 points. Followed by the Central Chargers on 22. It's pretty close for second, third and fourth. You got Central Chargers 22, Northern Knights 22, and the Pirates on 22. Then you got on 16 points the Spartans, followed by the Rogues on 14. Then on 13 points is the Raiders, and then the Blazers in 8th position on 12. And coming up for round 4, we'll see the Western Rogues take on the Southern Blazers. The Marley Pirates will play the South Eastern Spartans. Central Chargers play Eastern Raiders. And the Hasten Comets will take on the Northern Knights. And that's a wrap of the big competitions. Don't forget, we got the BPL. The fun, exciting, awesome games coming up. That'll be live stream during the day on Bowls Australia or on Fox Sports or KO or whatever it is on, I think it's 5:06. If it's not 5:06, it'll be 5:05. So be sure to check out that action. And remember, friends, anyone can play. Good job.